Hi guys, Mark here for TIEG's retrospective look back at Windows 98. So guys, without further ado, we are using Virtualbox. It's the second edition of 98 and we're going to start from the install package. Now, Windows 98 to me meant so much because I found it so easy to use. More at the back office side of things, using DOS as well. I've forgotten most of the commands nowadays, but that's fibromyalgia for you guys. Um, with that, I thought today we're going to take a look through VirtualBox, run through the setup, and just have a nosy around, guys. Have a poke around. Now, I haven't done this for a long time, so it's going to be quite a look back for me. So, let's go on this journey, folks. Please do check out our Patreon, Twitter, Discord as well, our YouTube channel here. Please do hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down. Please do give me your comments and tell me what you'd like to see. Also, check out the other channels playlists. And another thing, don't forget, before I click this start button, always wear a face mask. Protect yourself and others around you. Other than that, let's get 98 loaded. So, you have to excuse that phone call, guys. I do apologise. Good gosh, it's been ages since I've used this. Right, guys. Now, let's just get rid of that time a second. The three options, I always used to go with Start Windows 98 from the CD, the setup. From the CD. I never started it with CD-ROM support because I just didn't need to. And I've never, in fact, I installed it once without CD-ROM support, just completely without a CD-ROM. I used God knows how many floppies. I think there were about 14 or 15. Guys, I want you guys to go and check out Adrian's Digital Basement, 8-Bit Guy. Go and have a look at my technology subscribers. Guys, those channels are amazing. Some of the look backs, what they do, the midweek mini mail calls from Adrian. Adrian, I don't know if you're a Star Trek or Star Wars fan, but hats off to you, bro. Your channel is amazing. So please do check them out as well, guys. So we're going to go with option 1. So let's hit enter. So it gave you about the Oak Technology driver as well. Oh, crikey, I forgot about this. So it says, welcome to Windows 98. To carry on with the Windows setup, press enter. To learn about it, F1. To quit without installing, just press F3. So we'll hit enter. Setup is preparing to install Windows. Please setup initialize for a routine check. Scan disk. Whoop whoop. I haven't seen scan disk like that in ages. So it's, ooh, good gosh. This is a wow, this is like really shocking, because in a good way, because even though it's on a virtual machine and obviously a bit small, I need to like relearn VirtualBox again, guys. It's been a good number of years since I've used it. This is bringing back some epic memories. My first ever Windows, it was using Windows 3.1. I've been having trouble to get it to work on VirtualBox, so if someone can comment down below and help me out on that one, please. I have 4 disk images for it. Right, guys, there is another directory because I did test this out earlier on, but it'll be fine. So, guys, with that, it's going to prepare its directory, create it, check its available disk space. Right, with this you've got 4 options. You can get to go the typical, which is just the bog standard setup, easiest one. Portable one, designed for your laptops obviously. Compact, if you've got a small disk drive space, that would be good, but it does cut out a lot of the bloat. It's good bloat for Windows 98, I do like it. So I always click custom because I want everything as much as I can installed. So spacebar, spacebar. Got to install the desktop themes, guys, you've got to. And basically with that as well, sorry, my Facebook is just getting caught up to date with everything. Crikey. Um, bear with me 1 second. It's telling me some information about this Windows 98 setup I needed. Oh, bless. So, what we'll do is we'll carry on going down installing all the system tools as well. Web TV for Windows. I never actually saw it working. Always wondered. Let's call it TIEG, folks. A massive shout out to Emily who just giving me some more information on Windows 98. That's why you could hear the flood of dings on my phone. It was all the information coming through and all the screenshots, just to make sure I was going through okay. So it says it's going to take 25 minutes, right? Welcome to Windows 98. Please sit back and relax while Windows 98 installs on your computer. During this automated installation process, you'll learn about some of the... Really? Windows just got better. Windows 98 helps you get the most out of your computer by making it easy to use, more reliable, faster. Son of a bitch. You don't even get to blooming read it and it's boom, gone. But we are on Virtualbox, so it is going to be a bit quicker. The 23 minutes should be over pretty quickly, to be fair. It says it supports cutting-edge technologies. At the time, it was quite cutting-edge. Windows 98 was, I think, quite a precedented release of Windows, meaning that it stood out to me a hell of a lot, and it was so easy to work with. When someone gave me Linux, I was like, oh my gosh, no, not for me. But since I've been growing up and getting a bit older and a bit greyer, folks, and a bit larger, I've actually had a look at Linux, and it's been interesting, guys. It's been interesting. Bring the web to your desktop. I remember that you could put HTML documents as your desktop background as well. That was pretty exciting. Oh, 22 minutes and at 40%, guys. New communications tools using Outlook Express not only can send you and receive emails, blah 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 blah. So, Outlook Express. I barely use my Outlook anymore. I should really, because it's still integrated with TIEG. Guys, if you would like some TIEG merchandise, so that's t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, posters, car stickers, wall stickers, mugs, hoodies, some neckerchief mask thing with TIEG logo, please do check out Patreon. It's on our merch store there. Also, just a massive shout out to TIEG and its community and the support for this first ever video of the retrospective, and first time in donkey's years since I've used Virtualbox. Your guys' support and flood of information has been overwhelming, and thank you so much, guys. So do keep that up. Guys, do check us out on Discord as well. We advocate mental health awareness. Now, a lot of things I've read online recently have been quite scary, and so just think of yourselves and others as well around you, and that also goes for protecting yourselves against the human malware. Oh, yes, the support of the Universal Serial Bus USB, its plug and play features on Windows 98 was so much better than it was on 95. There was a thing where you could do a plug and play in Windows 95, but it required a lot of software for it, when really you could have just waited till 98. And I think 98 is more aesthetically pleasing. Let me try and see. Oh, it wants to restart now. There we go. Get rid of these two. Boot from hard disk at this point, guys, because you don't need the 98 setup CD-ROM anymore. Getting ready to run Windows for the first time. Good God, that's a while back. So, user information. Mikey. Oh, sugar. Let's do this right. Why isn't this coming through properly? Oh, there we go. I accept. That's it, guys. Product key worked. Yay! Windows 98 is now initializing its driver database. Windows 98 is now setting up your hardware. Right, okay, so Windows is detecting non-plug-and-play hardware. This doesn't take that long to do, roughly, at all. It should be quite quick. It's already at 32%, guys. Oh, right, guys. We have 10 minutes to go, and it's just doing the final bit, so we'll just give it a quick reboot. Come on, Virtualbox, boot from hard disk. Look at that, folks. Microsoft Windows 98. Please wait while set up. Updates your configuration files. Crikey. This, guys, is proper bringing back some memories. This is what I loved, guys. Simple install, simple instructions, simple questions. Fast. Windows 98 second edition was brilliant. Now, obviously, it is on the Windows 9X kernel, not on the NT, which does inhibit some features a little bit, but saying that it was good for its time. I don't think they should have released ME as 9X. I think that should have been an NT version, but we'll get that later. Back to that later on, folks. Don't panic about that. Check that out in another video later on. Oh, we have a blinking kit. Oh, here comes the setup again. Plug and play hardware devices you may have. It says 12 minutes and it said 10 the other time, so this sometimes can take a while depending on your plug and play hardware. But obviously I'm using Virtualbox, so it shouldn't be that long before it jumps over to the next bit. Appears as though now we've got 11 minutes. As you can see, the hourglass has been doing things, so obviously it's still busy. Come on, chop chop, we've only got 10 minutes to do your stuff. I want it done quicker. So now, obviously, we need to quickly set up our time zone. We are in the UK, and it's night time here, folks, which you'll see shortly once I find GMT, Dublin, Edinburgh, Lisbon, and London. Is it that time already? It is indeed. Right, apply that. And now we're going to be setting up some of the control panel icons, which I will show you shortly. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've seen all this lot kicking off. Windows Help, MS-DOS program settings, so that means you've got your DOS prompt as well. Oh, these will be all the little assets I've added on. Surely. Web TV for Windows, yeah, it's one of the assets. I just love the actual. I know I've seen some on MJD, Michael MJD. I just want to say a massive shout out to you. You are such an inspiration. Please do go check his channel out, guys, as well. He goes through different builds of Windows and their version builds and stuff. And from what I've seen, it used to be quite a different setup, guys, to what it is. I've been subscribed to MJD on his Twitter, Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. I think that's it. I think it's Facebook as well. So do check his channel out and check the previous builds as well. So Windows 98 is all it's doing now is just updating the settings. That good old drum. That casts some memories, casts my mind back quite a lot. Seeing that drum going through setup. It was so easy back then, but now it seems that Windows 10 is quite bloated, especially during setup. It takes so long, when Windows 98 used to be quite streamlined, and the setup streamlined as well. It's pretty nifty. I miss the old layout, but I do love the new layout as well. It's aesthetically pleasing with Windows 10. I do think the best GUI that looked the best, I thought, was, don't kill me for saying this, but Vista. I actually thought Vista was better than anything for the GUI aesthetics. Right, this shouldn't really be taking this long. From what I remember, it should be a little bit quicker than this. Come on, chop chop. I bet you it's got another reboot before it's done. I don't know why. I'm under the sneaky suspicion it's going to spit something out where it needs to reboot. So it's nearly halfway done. Probably one more stick to go. Yep, halfway done. Oh, we're past halfway now. That's it. Come on, speed along. 4 minutes. I found Windows 95 to be quite plain and a bit more office. This 98 was more homely and more in touch with the user. Instead of it being office-based, it was a more personalised version of Windows, I think. Especially with its aesthetics, ease of use as well. And it must have taken quite a lot to do that, to program with the developers. It must have been quite a lot of hard work they put in. There is another Microsoft web developer, Microsoft developer on the web on YouTube. Do check out his channel. It's Dave. He talks about the task manager, the encryption. You know, when you have to ring them up to do your product key. There was that as well. There was all sorts he covers on there. Microsoft Bob, Microsoft Gary. Good old Microsoft Bob. I haven't seen that in ages. That's on MJD's channel as well. So, like I said, oh, final restart, folks. Let's do this. Come on, show me that 98 desktop, please. Boot from hard disk. I should really have told VirtualBox to take that disk out, but I didn't. Why is it saying this again? Oh, finally. Oh, right, there's no password. Should I set up a password? Yeah, sod it. Let's type one in. Please wait one bit. Oh, yeah, the driver information database. Basically, that's just a load of DLL files. All crammed together. Oh, back to updating system settings. That sound! Wow. That sound. Absolutely shamazing. Now obviously there's no graphics driver set up, so you can't see it clearly, but absolutely amazing, and hats off to the guys at Windows for the sound and startup. It's absolutely amazing. Crikey, I hadn't heard that in ages, but we don't need to see it again. I remembered why it could be so annoying. Am I on my family's network? No. But I do believe... Wait for it. Crikey, look at that, folks. I'm trying to remember how I got Virtualbox to fully open back up. Right, let's have a poke around in settings, guys. Obviously, I haven't got the very good... Oh, monochrome. I've only got the standard VGA graphics adapter on here, guys. I'm not going to be... Oh, crikey. I'm not going to be faffing about with, like, you know, telling VirtualBox to integrate graphics, but I'm just checking. Windows is now restarting. That's when you do like a soft restart, I think, from what I remember. I used to come up with that. And it should... Ugh, look at that, folks. It kind of looks more like Windows 3.1. That sound is amazing. Amazing. Right. It actually looks like a black and white version of Windows 3.1. Let's get it changed back to colour. It's going to tell me to reboot. I know it is. No, we'll do it in a minute. First things first, let's try and make this appear. Look a bit more like Windows 3.1 if I can. Is that just on the Windows Standard? Is that it? Oh, we have some issues here, guys. Oh dear me. Not good. Right, let's just quickly hold down... Is it Control to do a soft restart? Soon find out. No, it's not. Oh, cut the wrong button. I'm going to show you guys now the control panel, and then I'm going to show you all the screensavers and the desktop backgrounds that I used to use all the time. That you got to amazing sound. So let's go to control panel, folks, shall we? Right, let's have a look. Come on, do hurry up. Thank you. So, right, as you'll notice on MJD's channel, he is right by saying it looks very similar to a Internet Explorer browser, because obviously there is the address bar there. There used to be, from what I remember, on another build, an E in that, but I'm sure someone can comment on down below and let me know. It'd be brilliant. Thank you. So we have the desktop themes. This is what I love the most, because you get to change the whole theme. That's from sounds and visual displays as well as your mouse and stuff. So we had this is the basic current settings, guys. It's not really any good. I didn't like this baseball setting. I never used it. Saw it once. Nada, not for me. Now inside your computer at high colour, looked absolutely shamazing. All settings. Get them all sent over. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it right. So, let's have a look at inside your computer. Obviously, it's on very low graphics, but I remember the circuit board view, folks. Oh, blimey heck, that brings back some memories. We had more windows. Oh, I did have that one a couple of times, guys, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. That's your basic Windows 98 256 colour, but it's a slightly different theme. We have the underwater. I did use this one quite a lot, and the space and science. So the underwater one is very blue. So I'm going to have to turn that over, I'm afraid. Let's get it on space, because I did like this one, but I thought they could have built something very... sorry, not built. I thought they could have used something very similar to a Star Trek starbase. That looks similar, but not very Star Trek. Obviously ignore the graphics, guys. I'm not going to update that, especially on Windows 98, for a brief retrospective. We also have the science one as well. I never used that one. There was another one. I'm sure it was nature. Let's have a look. No. Oh, wait there. I had the jungle as well. Is that the one I'm looking for? Definitely not. Mystery! Here it is, folks. Look at that. Doesn't that look quite picturesque? Sitting by the fire, in a library. Anyway, as you can see, we have the old classic shell with the start bar as well. So you've got the Windows 98 branding down here. And also, have you noticed Windows Update, guys? It's sat right there, parked at the top, ready and waiting for you. Let's go and check out the MS-DOS prompt. So, we don't use scan disk anymore, but let's just use it anyway. This, guys, was the old scan disk. Checking file allocation tables, the FAT32, check complete. It's now going to check the disks for, the surface, sorry, of the disks. Luckily, it's not going to do it segment by segment, thank gosh. So it's going to check all files and folders, scanning disk surface again. I don't know why it's doing that again, to be fair. Gosh knows, it's part of its thorough one though. Do you know what I used to love, guys? The disk defragmenter and the scan disk, just for the little animation there. Used to love it. I'm trying to remember the command prompt. Yep, defrag. Crikey, this one is old. I'm liking this. Right, yeah, it's defrag I need to use, but once I've done this. So guys, as you can see, well, there's going to be no errors anyway, so, but as you can see, there's the scan disk as well. There was always the options here as well for you to mess about with as well. Let's close that off and run defrag again. and select the physical drive. Obviously guys, you used to be able to have this small screen here, but we all know we want to see this. Come on. And if we have a look at the legend guys, the legend will tell you, so it belongs at the beginning of the drive. Let's see where sector it's at. Oh, there we go. Look at that guys. Doesn't that bring back some lovely memories of it taking each cluster, each sector, bit by bit? Crikey. And it only ever used to look only so far ahead depending on the system you were using. I always used to be mystified by it, just watching it go down. I used to sit there for hours watching it. We're not going to be doing that now because we're going to be stopping it obviously, so let's get stopping it. And we'll run WinVer. WinVer brings up the version, Windows 98. It doesn't really give you anything through DOS. I wonder if it'll give me more anywhere else. So let's go to my computer. Help. About Windows 98. So it's Windows 98. It doesn't give you any more information, to be fair. It's licensed to me, obviously. There's some memory and resources. 90% free. Gosh, that's pretty epic. So guys, please do tell me what you think in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Tell me what you think and what you want to see more so for this video and future videos, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and be safe out there.